Angelina Jolie, renowned for her humanitarian work as the Special Envoy of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees (UNHCR), has once again exemplified her dedication to helping those in need, particularly during times of crisis. Amid the devastating Los Angeles wildfires, which have ravaged thousands of acres and forced many residents to evacuate, the 49-year-old actress has stepped up in an extraordinary display of compassion, offering refuge to her friends and loved ones who were impacted by the disaster. This act is a continuation of her long-standing commitment to humanitarian causes, which has defined much of her career, both on and off the screen. The ongoing wildfires in Los Angeles are part of a broader environmental crisis that has affected not only California but also many parts of the world. California's wildfires have become increasingly destructive in recent years, fueled by a combination of climate change, drought conditions, and human activity. The wildfires are no longer rare, but devastating events that are an unfortunate reality for millions of people living in areas prone to fires. The wildfires, particularly the Palisades and Eaton fires, have wreaked havoc on the local communities, including the affluent Pacific Palisades neighborhood, where many residents were forced to evacuate as the fires spread uncontrollably. Thousands of people have had to leave their homes behind, uncertain about the fate of their properties and their future. The Los Angeles wildfires have burned approximately 1,200 acres in the Pacific Palisades area, one of the city's most coveted and expensive neighborhoods. This includes the destruction of over 10,000 structures, from residential homes to offices and businesses. The widespread devastation has left many people displaced and struggling to find safe ground as the blazes continue to rage. The fire, which quickly spread across the hillsides, has also posed a major threat to local landmarks, residential buildings, and celebrity homes. Notable figures who reside in the area, including Ben Affleck, Tom Hanks, Reese Witherspoon, Adam Sandler, and Miles Teller, have all been affected by the blaze, some being forced to evacuate their homes as the fire neared their properties. In the midst of this destruction, Angelina Jolie has been a beacon of hope for her friends, family, and loved ones. A close source to the actress shared with People magazine how deeply impacted Jolie has been by the events surrounding the wildfires. The source explained that she is heartbroken for those who have lost their homes or are impacted by the fires, reflecting her deep empathy and compassion for the victims of this crisis. Jolie's response to the devastation was not just one of sympathy. She immediately took action to provide comfort and support to those in need. One of the first things she did was open her home to friends and loved ones who had to evacuate, offering them a safe place to stay in a time of fear and uncertainty. Jolie's gesture speaks volumes about her character, illustrating her unwavering dedication to supporting others during times of distress. As a special envoy of the UNHCR, Jolie has spent the better part of 2 decades working with displaced people worldwide, particularly refugees who have fled their homes due to war, persecution, and environmental disasters. Her commitment to alleviating the suffering of vulnerable populations is well known, and this recent response to the Los Angeles wildfires is just one of many instances where she has gone above and beyond to provide assistance during a crisis. While her work with refugees takes her around the globe, her immediate focus has been on her friends, who have found themselves in a terrifying and unpredictable situation. Jolie's compassion has earned her praise from many who have witnessed her response to the crisis. Not only has she opened the doors of her home, but she has also been involved in ongoing efforts to support those impacted by the fires in other ways. She has been in constant communication with relief organizations and local authorities, working to ensure that displaced people receive the resources and aid they need. In addition to her efforts to house evacuees, Jolie has been speaking out about the larger issue at play, the rising number of natural disasters like wildfires that are linked to the effects of climate change. The fires that have caused such devastation in Los Angeles are a stark reminder of the growing threats posed by climate change. As the frequency and intensity of wildfires increase, entire communities are being displaced, and the effects of these disasters are felt far beyond the immediate destruction. Climate scientists have repeatedly warned that the growing unpredictability of wildfires is directly tied to global warming, with extreme heat, drought conditions, and shifting weather patterns creating the perfect conditions for wildfires to spread quickly and uncontrollably. For California, this has meant devastating fire seasons year after year, with the 2023 and 2024 wildfires being particularly destructive. Jolie's actions have brought attention to the human side of this environmental crisis, and she has called for greater urgency in addressing the root causes of climate change. She has used her platform to advocate for more substantial action from governments and international organizations to combat climate change and reduce its impact on communities around the world. Through her work with the UNHCR, Jolie has seen firsthand how natural disasters like wildfires, floods, and hurricanes have displaced millions of people globally, forcing them to leave their homes and communities behind. She has long been an advocate for climate justice and has consistently emphasized that the most vulnerable people, often those in poverty, are disproportionately affected by climate-related disasters. As the fires continue to burn, the people of Los Angeles face an uncertain future. With the extent of the damage yet to be fully assessed, recovery will be a long and difficult process for many. The rebuilding of homes, businesses, and entire communities will take months or even years, and many residents may struggle to return to their homes due to the destruction left in the wake of the fires. For those who have lost everything, the emotional and psychological toll will be immeasurable. Yet, in the face of such destruction, acts of kindness and solidarity, such as the one demonstrated by Jolie, offer hope and comfort to those in need. Jolie's actions also highlight the importance of community support during times of crisis. While the devastation from the fires is overwhelming, the response from residents and celebrities alike has been one of unity and compassion. Many of the residents of Pacific Palisades, including those who live in close proximity to celebrities like Jolie, have opened their homes to neighbors, friends, and even strangers who have been displaced by the fires. There have been widespread efforts to provide food, water, and shelter for those who have been evacuated, and local organizations are working around the clock to provide relief. Angelina Jolie's response to the Los Angeles wildfires is a reminder of the power of empathy and compassion during times of crisis. It serves as a testament to the impact that one individual can have when they use their platform and resources to help others. As the world faces growing environmental challenges, the kind of leadership and action demonstrated by Jolie is more crucial than ever. Through her actions, she continues to inspire others to lend a hand and support their communities, no matter how great the challenges may seem. In the end, while the fire season in Los Angeles is not over, the spirit of generosity and resilience shown by people like Angelina Jolie will help the community heal. Her example proves that even in the face of overwhelming loss, acts of kindness and humanity can shine through, offering a glimmer of hope in the midst of despair.